My name is Jason Greer, labor relations, labor law, and employee relations expert and former board agent with the National Labor Relations Board. Perhaps you've heard about fast food workers' protests calling for pay of $15 an hour. Workers have staged protests in restaurants such as McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell. This movement has supposedly grown so large that a worldwide day of fast food protests is expected in the United States and 30 other countries. This whole thing is being pushed by the Service Employees International Union, or SEIU as they are commonly referred. SEIU is one of the largest unions in the United States. They commonly work within the healthcare industry, but it seems that now they're starting to venture into the uncharted waters of attempting to organize fast food employees. Here's my take. Labor unions are dying off in this country. They barely represent 6.9% of the privatized workforce. They're struggling for relevancy, especially as more companies have worked to strengthen their employee relations and industrial relations practices. This is why unions are venturing into the world of fast food. My message to these fast food workers who are being fed all of these promises by union organizers is very simple. Don't buy it. If unions are unable to protect the jobs of workers they have historically represented, then what protection are they going to offer you? Have they clearly articulated how they plan to force McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell to pay you $15 an hour? What's going to happen to you when the media attention dies down, as it will eventually, and SEIU has moved on to another industry? Now let's say the union successfully organizes all the fast food workers in the country and they sit down for negotiations with all these fast food joints. Did they mention to you that in order to represent you, you still have to pay the union an initiation fee? Did they talk to you about the union dues? Because they ain't going to work for free. What about union assessment costs and political action contributions? See, even if you get a theoretical raise between taxes and what you're paying the union, how much of that raise are you even going to see? I don't deny that the struggle is real, because it is. I just doubt the intentions of these organizers who are clearly doing this because it makes good business sense for the union. Here's a message for our elected officials in the congressional and senatorial offices. People are struggling. They're struggling so bad that they're willing to buy into the false promises of unions that can't even protect themselves, let alone all the people they supposedly represent. The gap between the haves and the have-nots is growing at a staggering pace. At some point, you're going to have to do something about this. Raising the minimum wage is like throwing a pebble in the water. It's a start, but the situation is so much greater than this. Come to the people, talk to them, hear what they have to say, and then decide on the best course of action. Employers, if you want to remain union-free, then it's time to accept the fact that the best employee relations and industrial relations strategy you have resides within your employees. They want your listening ear, but more importantly, they want to know that you care enough to put policies and procedures in place to empower them. Lead from the front, and you'll never have to worry about a union again. To learn more about labor relations, visit GreerConsultingInc.com and pick up my free special report, The 5 Steps to Reducing Lawsuits, Bad Press, and Drama in the Workplace.